Hi, this is Jackie with Salutio. In this video, I'm going to go over a side menu, what it is, what its relationship is to many other menu items, and how to activate it or turn it on. Um, this particular, first we got to find the menu item that we're looking for. So I'm just going to go to Menus, All Menu Items. And I know this one's called Mass. How did I know that? Well, it's /mass in this piece right here, and in the browser title up here at the top, it says Mass. So I'm going to search for that. There might be more than one that has a schedule related to it, but I'm looking for the one that looks like this. So it does look as though, okay, this is the GE hidden menu, and it looks like there's a couple of other menu items that might be in relation to it. So what do I do now? Okay, well, let's clear this, then let's look at the hidden menu. So something to be cognizant of is that any other menu items at that level on that menu set, by menu set I mean main menu, hidden menu, school menu, and school submenu all are different menu sets. So sometimes we'll arrange things together. Obviously the difference between a church menu and a school menu makes sense, but why are there other relations? Well, that might also determine, even though this is a hidden menu, I'm still seeing this at the top, which is part of the um, main menu, I guess. Well, this is the main menu. About Us and Get Involved actually are on their own GE top menu, and then School has its own top level menu. So sometimes we want to have different menu items that don't show up here or don't show up here. But maybe I do want them to show up here, then I just have to move them to a different menu set. So, whoops, sorry, I was making a change there. I wanted to then go to the module manager from the control panel, and that's one more note to myself that I need to make sure I clear the cache, just see any changes I make. So administrators, you have access to something called the module manager. I'm going to open that up in a new tab. Here I'm going to type menu. So it's likely there's a side menu for every menu set. And because there's lunch menu, some things to be concerned about. So see that there's a side menu for the GE main menu. There's a side menu for the GE school submenu. And then there's a side menu for the GE school menu. So I think GE school submenu is probably where all the teacher menu items are at. So what I want, I don't see hidden menu here. To get a hidden menu, I'm going to actually open an existing one, save a copy of it. So I'm not making change to the ones that are there. I'm going to remove copy from the title, set it to published, and then this is going to pull the menu that it's going to appear with is GE hidden menu. So I can't see the side menu for About Us from the main menu on a hidden menu page. We're going to start at level 2. My menu assignment is where I decide where it shows up. So I'm going to change this to none. The set is set to all pages except those selected. In this instance, we want only the pages selected. So for mass, I'm going to choose these two. And then I'm going to go do one more thing that is unique for this particular situation because it's on the hidden menu. I don't want to see all these rest of these things on that mass page. That's a lot of items. Note here, the start level is level 2, so it's only going to show any menu items that are not at the parent level but are the first child level. So we definitely have a lot of parent-child relationships when it comes to menu items. So I'm going to save, whoops, one more thing I want to change is this is not the main menu. This is just a note so we know what we're looking for when we're viewing all modules. So that's a very helpful tool to put in place. So I'm going to save it. Under menu items, back in the hidden menu, I'm going to create a second level menu item that actually points back to mass as a top level menu item. I could use this video archive, but I'm going to leave that alone because I wasn't involved in making that. I'm going to make a new menu item. My type is going to be menu item alias. So it says it creates an alias to another menu item. Alias is probably the most confusing word inside of our software, but take my word for it, it's a placeholder that points to something else, is what a menu item alias is. So I'm just going to call it mass because the alias in this instance is going to auto-generate and it's going to tell me I have an error and one already existed that. I'm going to go ahead and put a faux alias in there. My parent item, the bottom of this list, is going to be mass. And the menu item I want to point it back to, as I said, is going to be, I'm really just creating a placeholder that points back to that top level one. And then I'm going to save once. And under ordering over here on the right, I'm going to make it first. I'm going to save and close. Because that's not its own page, it's just a placeholder pointing elsewhere, I don't have to activate the module on that one. If you're lost, I'm sorry. But hopefully this is making sense to someone. Now I'm going to refresh and I see mass, video archive, and video archive. So anything else I want to show up on this sidebar, I do have to make sure it's under this parent of mass. And then if I make any new pages under here, go back to that module under menu assignment and be sure to check when that appears in this list. You might have to close and come back into it to see the new menu items. Check that menu item to assign it to that menu item. So I'm sure that's clear as mud. Watch as many times you need as you need to grasp it. But that's one of those things that we're here to help with too. Thanks for watching. Take care and God bless.